And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 15th of October, 2024. It was on this day in 2012 that Rakesh Shukla began rescuing injured and ill dogs in Bangalore, India. Rakesh Shukla is an Indian entrepreneur, motivational speaker, and animal welfare activist. He founded and runs the independently funded, world's largest stray dog rescue service and a one-of-a-kind dog sanctuary, the VOSD, which stands for the Voice of Stray Dogs, which over 700 rescue dogs call home. Mr. Shukla believes that Cookie, a paralyzed St. Bernard he found in the garbage in Bangalore, transformed his life. He said, "I could never stop nor forget that I do God's work and that these dogs are my children." It became Mr. Shukla's habit to take responsibility for any unfortunate dog he found on the streets. The VOSD sanctuary has plenty of room for the dogs to run around, plus ponds to swim in. Shukla constructed a double fence to ensure their safety and hired a team of attendants to look after them, preparing food and providing medical attention. VOSD also runs a program called Patriot Dogs, which provides homes for dogs retiring from the Indian security and military forces. Shukla was named one of Bangalore's heroes and the dog father of India. It was on this day in 2019 that the Militant Vegan, the book, Complete Collection 1993 to 1995, Animal Liberation magazine collection was published. All the magazines together in one professionally bound book for the first time. The Militant Vegan was a low production value, limited circulation, photocopied publication that ran from 1993 to 1995. By 1993, the Animal Liberation Front had carried out its most strategic campaign to date, targeting weak points in the fur industry in a multi-state liberation and arson spree called Operation Bite Back. There was no internet, and many of the raids weren't reported by the media at all. It was from this void the Militant Vegan emerged. To quote issue number 1, "The Militant Vegan is being released because there has been a media blackout on direct action on behalf of enslaved animals." The Militant Vegan published some of the first publicized fur farm addresses, several of which would go on to be raided by activists. The introduction of this book is written by Peter Young, the rest by the anonymous Animal Liberation Front. And a new book, Playing Possum, How Animals Understand Death by Susana Monso, is coming out today. When the opossum feels threatened, she becomes paralyzed. Her body temperature plummets, her breathing and heart rates drop to a minimum, and her glands simulate the smell of a putrefying corpse. Playing Possum explores what the opossum and other creatures can teach us about how we and other species understand mortality, and demonstrates that the conceptualization of death, far from being a uniquely human attribute, is widespread in the animal kingdom. With humor and empathy, Susana Monso tells stories which include ants who attend other ants' funerals, chimpanzees who clean the teeth of their dead, and whales who carry their dead for weeks. Monso, one of today's leading experts on animal cognition and ethics, dispels anthropocentric biases and reveals that when it comes to death and dying, we are just another animal. And here's a poem for today by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. I am the voice of the voiceless. I am the voice of the voiceless. Through me the dumb shall speak, till the deaf world's ear be made to hear the wrongs of the wordless weak. And I am my brother's keeper, and I will fight his fight, and speak the word for beast and bird, till the world shall set things right. I am the voice of the voiceless by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. This has been the Vegan's Almanac, with the reminder that every day is the right day to be the voice of the voiceless.